The best instant cameras are an essential part of any photographer's kit bag, offering something you just can't get from point-and-shoot, mirrorless, or DSLR models. That's the instant gratification of holding a photo in your hand, of course, which is a surprisingly exciting thing for a generation used to digital images. And for those of us who remember the classic Polaroid days, they're always a hit at parties and weddings, and make for a simple but heartfelt gift when placed in a frame and given to friends and family, or just stuck to the refrigerator. Unlike a classic Polaroid, these modern instant cameras also have other features, such as the ability to add filters or to connect via Bluetooth to your smartphones so they can double as a photo printer for your smartphone shots. After hours of research and after taking experts' advice, we have listed the 7 best instant cameras to help you choose the one that suits you perfectly. The links for the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You can also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, PickAdvisor.com. Let's get right into our top picks. Number 7. Fujifilm Instax Mini 12. The Instax Mini 12 is the perfect camera when you want to capture a moment without having to think about how to do it. And coming in 5 pastel color options, the camera itself adds to the festive mood. Technologically, it offers a few minor improvements on the Instax Mini 11, with a more sophisticated lens deployment and retraction mechanism along with a degree of parallax correction to make it easier to accurately frame your shots. The Instax Mini 12 is compatible with Instax Mini Film, making it ideal for printing out small, credit card-sized photos that work at around 75p a shot. We found photos shot with the Instax Mini 12 to be sharp with detail. There's a good amount of contrast in the images and colors are on the cooler side, delivering a slightly faded look you'd expect from instant film. Overall, the Instax Mini 12 is a fantastic instant camera for anyone looking to get into instant photography for the first time. Number 6. Instax Square SQ6. Fujifilm's Instax Square SQ6 is the company's first fully analog square cam with a 65.75mm lens. The camera features 3 focusing ranges: macro, auto, and landscape. Auto exposure control calculates the brightness to adjust the shutter speed and flash, but the SQ6 gives you plenty of flexibility, including flash suppression and various shooting modes. Whichever one you pick, the camera will make its own internal adjustments. The package also includes 3 color filters, orange, purple, and green, that can be fitted over the flash to add a color cast to your photo. The camera also includes a self-timer and a tripod mount. You get some control over your images, including flash and double exposure, but this camera gives you much larger square prints. With the automatic setting, the SQ6 captured accurate color and skin tones. Number 5. Polaroid Now Plus. If you're after full-size instant photos that possess quality and that elusive vintage look, the Polaroid Now Plus is the obvious choice. Our personal favorite instant camera, it combines the same image quality and shooting experience of the base Polaroid Now with the modern-day features of the One Step Plus, giving you the best of both worlds. It has several creative modes such as light painting, aperture priority, double exposure, portrait mode, and many more, which are available through the app. There are also several physical lens filters that create natty in-camera effects. It even has a tripod mount so you can take old-school group selfies and really take advantage of its long exposure modes. Number 4. Canon Ivy Click Plus 2. The Canon Ivy Click Plus 2 not only takes photos and prints them on zinc paper, but it can also connect your smartphone and print photos from your mobile device too. We like the Click Plus 2's clean, simple design and thin size, which made it pretty easy to fit in a pocket. Surrounding the lens is a circular mirror for all those selfies you plan to take. The optical viewfinder makes composing a shot with the Click Plus 2 feel more like an analog film camera, and it automatically prints every shot just like one to boot. You can choose to use it as a digital camera if you insert an SD card and leave the paper tray empty. This camera has 3 shooting modes controlled by a slider at the top: landscape, portrait, and selfie. Color filters can be applied using a button to switch between natural, vivid, and monochrome. Lastly, you can turn the border on or off with a click. It's super basic, but this makes it easy to use and keeps the price low. Number 3. Kodak MiniShot 3 Retro. The Kodak MiniShot 3 Retro has a big toy-like appearance that riffs on the nostalgic appeal of instant cameras. However, it has the digital convenience of letting you preview a photo before deciding to print it. The Kodak Photo Print app doesn't provide control of the camera, but it allows you to edit smartphone images and send them to the camera's rather good printer. The prints are big and bright with good color fidelity. They default to 3 by 3 inches, about the size of Polaroid's prints, but with very little border to take up extra space. You can also opt for borderless printing, which extends the print area, and image quality is radically better than Polaroid's lo-fi prints. The photos are also quite cheap, at about 30 cents a pop, and Kodak's 4-pass film isn't susceptible to damage from ambient light during the development phase. Speaking of light, the camera's flash produces reasonably strong fill light for outdoor portraits against bright backgrounds. Number 2. Instax Mini Evo. The Fujifilm Instax Mini Evo is Fujifilm's best hybrid instant camera. The Mini Evo has a vintage aesthetic reminiscent of the Fujifilm X100V compact camera with its black faux leather finish and silver details, and the plastic construction keeps it lightweight. There's a 3-inch LCD screen for previewing photos, and controls include a lens that turns the switch on the camera, 2 shutter buttons, flash, a preset dial, and a physical lever to print your snaps. The hybrid design means you don't need to waste paper and ink printing out every shot you take, and the camera can hold 45 images, while still delivering on the charm of an instant camera. We found the image quality of the Mini Evo to be comparable to other Instax cameras with punchy colors and a decent amount of detail. There's also an array of filters to choose from, including vivid, pale, and monochrome, as well as lens effects like vignetting, soft focus, and blur. Number 1. Fujifilm Instax Square CQ40. The Fujifilm Instax Square SQ40 is Fujifilm's latest square format instant camera and a great alternative to the Instax SQ1 for anyone looking for something with a more classic appearance. Internally, the SQ40 is largely identical to the SQ1. Both cameras have large but lightweight designs and are incredibly simple to operate, making them ideal for anyone new to instant photography. The image quality on the SQ40 is great too. We found the camera picked up a decent amount of detail and contrast during our time reviewing it. Meanwhile, the automatic exposure and flash provide enough light to brighten up the subject regardless of the time of day. The results were blurry at times, especially when snapping pics from a shorter distance, but small imperfections like fuzzy text and blown-out lights can also add character to an instant photo, so we didn't find this to be a deal breaker. The SQ40 accepts Fujifilm's Instax Square film, which measures 62 by 62 or 86 by 72 millimeters, including the borders. The company sells this film in packs of 20 with 10 shots available from each of the 2 cartridges in the box. Instant cameras aren't just a blast from the past, they're great gifts for people of all ages and a unique way to capture memories on the go. Some instant cameras even now pack digital tech too, allowing you to do things like take multiple shots before picking which one to print, save digital copies of photos for your Instagram, or even print shots straight from your phone. Thanks to connected apps, others even offer interactive games and the chance to tweak your prints with stickers, filters, or QR codes to access videos and the like. However, getting the best Instax cameras is quite challenging when you have plenty of models available on the market with a decent design and innovative features. All the products mentioned above are a perfect blend of versatility and innovation, providing the users the best in-class experience. Choose wisely which product suits you the best and will fulfill all your requirements. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you found this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. See you guys in the next one.